Okay, here we go. Game 4 from the Synovus Energy Arena in Bonnyville. Sabercats are playing the Northern Lights, DCS Northern Lights. Second game we've played against the Northern Lights. Alright, Sabercats look like they're fired up. Got some snarl this morning. Brooklyn to take the face off here. Referees checking with the goalies and we're ready to go. Lights win the face off and goes back to number 13. Played up through the neutral zone into the Sabercats zone. That's Iris with the puck. She's got pressure on her. Puck sent to the middle of the ice. Back into the corner. Brooklyn's on it. Up to Maisie. Maisie's got the puck. Maisie's carrying the puck through the center ice zone over the red line. Into the light zone. Cuts back to the middle and the Lights take the puck off of her. They're heading back up the ice the other direction. Turnover. Puck didn't come out. They wave off the ice or the offside. But Northern Lights take over the puck anyway. Head up the ice, knocked off the puck of the stick of the puck carrier there at the blue line. We turn the puck over. It's Lauren, number 13 of the Northern Lights, sends it back into the Sabercats end. Iris is back to get it. Iris around her own net, plays the puck up to Maisie. Maisie chips it out and over the blue line. And the Northern Lights send it back, almost back into the Sabercats end, but it gets turned over here at center ice, right in front of the benches. Recovered by number 13 in the Northern Lights. She almost made it through, but good stick by Lauren. Took the puck off of her. Lauren plays the puck up ice. Almost to center, but the Northern Lights turn over again. Lots of play in front of the boards here. Squirts out, number 32 has it. She heads in over the blue line, chips it into the Sabercats end. Blair's back to get the puck. Blair gets headed north, chips it over there on the boards to Lauren. And the Northern Lights put pressure on it and turn it over. Good work by the Northern Lights in the corner. And Lauren's got the puck there off. She's going to head out of there. Then. Lauren up the center ice over the red line. Lauren's over the blue line into the Northern Lights end. Still got it. Two players against Lauren there and nowhere to go. Good play by Lola to turn the puck over. That's Carly with it. Carly plays it up to Jersey. Jersey's got the puck. Jersey turns, shoots over to Lola. Rolls off Lola's stick, and the Northern Lights have it here in the near wall. Send it out to center ice. Blair's got it. She plays it over to Jersey. Nice pass. Jersey's going to play the puck up the wall. And it squirts out over to Lola. Lola almost made a move there, but got the puck taken off her stick. Northern Lights send it back center ice. That's Blair. Blair with a pass up to Charlie off the skate. Lights turn it over again. And now they got the puck. They're heading out of their end. Little short pass there. Northern Lights over the blue line. Northern Lights going to get a shot by looks of it. Good save by Monroe. Swallows it up and holds it for a face-off. So get some fresh legs out there for the Sabercats. Fave to take the draw. Fave is going to win. The draw's back, but it ends up with the Northern Lights. And then a battle on the boards. The Sabercats work it out of there. That's Vivian with the puck. Vivian's got to skate it out of her own end. She's heading up the ice. Vivian over center. Vivian with two back. Vivian still got the puck. Top of the slot. Plays it into the goalie. Off the goalie. Rebound. Puck's loose. Pryor took a swing at it, but she missed it. Northern Lights grab the puck and they're heading up the ice. Oh, stick in there by Fave. Oh, another. That goes off Monroe and into the corner. Vivian's back for it. Good rush by the Northern Lights, but shut down by some good goaltending. There's Fave on the boards. She grabs it, starts heading up the ice. She's got Pryor open. The puck doesn't get there. Northern Lights turn it over. Good stick by Ryland. And Kaylee sends it down the ice. No icing here. Northern Lights grab it. They're heading out of their end. Sabercats turn it over at the blue line. Good pressure there. Get the puck back. We're working along the near wall up to the blue line. Now it goes back into the Northern Lights end, but they send it out. Rachel's back to get the puck. Sabercats are changing. Maisie comes off the bench. She's going to put pressure on the puck carrier here behind the goal line. Good work by Maisie to turn the puck over. And now Brooklyn is going to get it. She's going to head behind the net. No, cut off there. Brooklyn still got it. Working hard. Cuts back the other way. Brooklyn comes through, tries to play it back to the defense, but it gets cut off. Here comes number 20 for the Northern Lights, going right through the middle of the ice, and the Sabercats turn it over. Northern Lights going to play again. Now it is out of the zone. Iris has got it on the backhand. She plays it over. Brooklyn's now got it. Brooklyn tries to come to the wall, and Northern Lights close in on her. Now they play it out. When it hits down the ice, isn't going to have enough for icing. Rachel's going to get there. Rachel goes behind the net, and she's going to play it around the wall. Maisie gets there, but the puck ends up with number 13 on the Northern Lights. She tries to play it on the backhand, but the Sabercats cut it off. And they send it out to center ice. Maisie up ice here, putting pressure again. Maisie turns the puck over. Northern Lights get it out. Sabercats touch up, and now here comes Brooklyn into the zone. Brooklyn tries to play the puck into the lower into the zone, but they turn it over. Now here comes Blair. That's going to be offside. Good work here early by the Sabercats. Lots of turnovers. Couple really good passing plays. Northern Lights do a good job closing off the front of the net, so we're going to have to get some shots. Face off. Won by the Northern Lights into their own end. It's wheeled around behind the net. And here is Lola with the puck. Lola's going to try to make a play into the middle of the ice, but gets cut off. Set behind the net. There's number 13. She grabs it, sends it up to another Northern Lights player, and that's cut off by Lola on the boards. Carly tries to keep it in, ends up in the middle. And here's the Northern Lights going up ice. Good stick by Lola to almost turn it over, but the Northern Lights grab it again. Good move at the blue line. They take a shot, but Lola cuts that off as well. Lola up the near wall. Plays it up to Charlie. Charlie's got it out. Nope, turned over by the Northern Lights again. At the blue line, Lola digs it out of there. And the Northern Lights turn it over once more, just outside the blue line. Here comes Blair. Blair plays the puck up near Carly, just past her. And Carly's putting pressure on the puck carrier here. They come out of their zone pretty smooth. Number 32 is going to skate right through center ice. And then two Sabercats close in on her and take the puck away. Jersey plays the puck out. Good play with the defense there. Charlie's going up ice hard. Lots of wheels there by Charlie, putting pressure on the puck carrier. Love to see that. Puck comes up the wall. Breyer was going to cut it off, but it goes behind her. Now Breyer's got it at center ice. Here comes Breyer on the backhand into the zone. Breyer's going to try to cut back on the forehand, take a shot. Good shot by Breyer. Into the goalie. Save for, held on to for a whistle. Sabercats look to be getting their wheels here. We're sorting out a line for the Northern Lights, and we're going to draw to the right of the goaltender. Fave to take it. She wins it back. That's going to go to Vivian. Vivian takes a shot. That gets closed down. Breyer plays the puck into the corner. Kaylee's back to get it. Kaylee plays the puck in behind the net. She tries to play it out front, off the side of the net, back in the corner. Fave's putting pressure on it. Oh, and she gets hit by the Northern Lights player, knocked down. It's going to be a penalty. And Sabercats are going to get their first power play. 12:38 in the first period. Sabercats going on a Sabercats power play. And here comes Kent with the graphic.
It's the Sabercats power play. Go Sabercats.
Face-off is won forward by Fave, and then this Northern Lights fire it down the ice. Ryland's going to get back for it. Briar's on the half wall waiting for it. Puck comes up there, but it goes off the wall. Now it's past the defense. And lots of collision there, but here comes Ryland up the ice. Ryland's going to cut to the middle. And number 39 with an aggressive play to take the puck away. Well, Briar's going to get battle on the wall here, race for the puck. Briar gets there, backhands it into the corner. Northern Lights are back to get the puck, and they fire it around the net. Ryland's going to get to that. Play it into the, off the shin pad, out into the Sabercats end. Briar's back to get it. She plays it up the ice, and it hits Brooklyn coming off the bench, but the Northern Lights get it. Northern Lights are going to get to the blue line and shoot the puck in. Ryland's back for it. Number 39 coming with speed. Ryland makes a good play to rim it around the boards to Maisie. And now it's out of the Sabercat zone, played back in by the Northern Lights, and now Ryland's got it back in their own end. Ryland up through the neutral zone, over the red line and into the Northern Lights end. Nice skate by Ryland. She's still got it. Cuts back, plays it, but it's cut off there. Number 13 by the Northern Lights. Good stick in here by Rachel to disrupt her as she's going up the ice. The puck moves wide of the net. Rimmed around by Rachel and out of the zone. Back down the ice. This one is going to not go for icing. And the Northern Lights get it in their own end, pressured by Brooklyn. Maisie's up the ice to put pressure too. Maisie does turn the puck over, ends up out of the zone, Northern Lights zone. Here comes Rachel back up the ice. Stay on side. Yep, we're good. Rachel's got the puck. Rachel in for a shot. Low. Oh, almost sneaks through. Rebound. Rachel's going to get another whack at it. And Northern Lights are there to grab it. Northern Lights players back on the ice for 5-on-5. Couple good chances for the Sabercats. Couldn't bury one. Northern Lights are going to regroup in their own end behind the net. Maisie's putting pressure on the puck carrier. And here comes Brooklyn. Brooklyn's lifting the stick of the Northern Lights player. She turns it over. Maisie's going to get to the puck. Maisie plays the puck back to the blue line. Nice play. Iris is there for it. Iris has got the puck. Iris plays it through player's feet into the corner. Maisie's going to get there first. Maisie coming around the back of the net. Gets closed off. Cuts back the other way. Plays the puck. Almost plays the puck to the front of the net, but gets cut off. Here comes Iris to keep it back in again. Iris plays the puck behind the net. And now we got Northern Light player coming around the back of the net. Brooklyn's on her. Player turns it over. Puck along the boards. Maisie shoots the puck into the slot. Maisie's got good pressure there. Good pressure by the Sabercats. Holding the puck in the zone a number of times here now. Played into the corner. Maisie still got it. Here comes Lauren, plays in front of the net. Off the goalie. There's Brooklyn. Just about went there. Rachel's back to get the puck. Rachel's got it in her own end. Cuts back now. She's going to start heading up ice. Cross center ice. Across the red line. Rachel's into the zone. Gets hauled down. No call. Rachel plays it from her knees in behind the net. Now here comes Brooklyn, or Lola. Good wheels. Lola fresh off the bench. Closes in on the defense. They turn the puck over. Puck still in the Northern Lights end. Now it's worked up to the blue line and out. Charlie's racing for the puck over the far wall. Plays it back into the Northern Lights end. Good work by Charlie. Lola pressuring the puck here. Gets her stick on it. Turns it over. Good play by Lola. Puck's at everybody's feet down there. The Northern Lights come up with it, but here's Blair. Blair's going to get a shot off the skate line. Northern Lights get closed off again by Blair. Good wheels by Blair to close that off. Charlie's going to get to it on the near wall. Charlie off the wall. Plays it in the middle of the ice, but the Northern Lights cut it off. Now they head up, a good back pressure by Brooklyn. And Blair's comes back for the puck, and that play's cut off. It's good play to the front of the net. And Monroe does cover it up from the seat of her pants. Yeah, always dangerous to put the puck into your goalie. It worked out there. Yep. Here's a face-off in the Sabercats, and Lola's going to get it. Charlie and Carly with her. Jersey and Blair out there on the back end. And here's Lola up the boards. Lola's got the puck. She's going to carry it out of her own end. Lola across center. Lola's going to try to go wide. Lola down the wall. Lola plays the puck into the goal. There's a rebound. Charlie got a second chance. Almost went. Girls, good job. Good job chasing down the rebounds by the Sabercats there. Good play by Lola to play it in front of the net. The Northern Lights are going to ice it. Much better decisions here by the Sabercats. Playing the puck to the front of the net and driving hard. 2 Sabercats in front of the net. Almost banged it in there. Good goaltending, too, by the Northern Lights goalie. Keeping that one out. Going to face off to her left. Faves in to take it. Northern Lights win it. Briar's got the puck on the wall, plays it in behind the net. Northern Lights are going to try to carry it. Over to the far wall. Kaylee turns it over. Kaylee plays it to the front of the net. It's cut off. Sent out of the zone by number 13 of the Northern Lights. Ryland's back to regroup in her own end. She comes up the boards, plays it up to Briar. Briar got the puck on the wall, gets up to the blue line, but it's turned over. Now Vivian's got it. Vivian's going to skate. Vivian tries to cut in. Kaylee takes the puck. Fave's got it now. Fave into the zone. Played into a bunch of Northern Lights players. Kaylee's going to get to the puck on the wall. She gets hit by the Northern Lights player, knocked down. No call on that play. Now the puck's going to go behind the net. Briar gets her stick out of the paraphernalia of the other player. Good stick by Ryland, keeps the puck in. Now it's going to be a race to the puck for Briar on the far wall. Briar's got it. Briar, whoa. Yeah, we got some pretty good contact there on Briar, and that is going to be a penalty. Penalty for hitting. Pretty good hit there on the boards. Briar absorbed it, but a little bit dangerous. Brooklyn's got the puck in the Northern Lights zone, played up to the blue line. Almost kept in by Lauren. Out of her reach. Lauren's got the puck. She plays it over to Brooklyn. Just out of her reach. Here comes Ryland in over the blue line. Ryland cuts to the middle, falls down. Puck's played up the wall to the blue line. Maisie's going to get there. Maisie's got the puck in the high slot. Maisie comes down, but they're closed off by the Northern Lights player. Now Brooklyn's got it. Brooklyn's not get a shot away there. It gets grabbed from behind and sent down the ice. Puck's played down to Monroe. She keeps it going. Played up the wall. And now Brooklyn's got it. Brooklyn's going to get away here a little bit. Northern 13's back to close that off on the near wall right in front of the benches. Puck's right in front of us here. And Northern Lights come up with it. On the backhand, played the center ice. Vivian cuts it off. Vivian is going to head into the Northern Lights end on the far wall, played near the goalie, but behind the net. Northern Lights played up the wall, and they get it out again. 52 seconds left in the power play. Northern Lights going to get a few changes in here, Sabercats. Rachel up the boards to center ice. Northern Lights cut it off again, and they send it over to Iris. Iris has the puck. Iris will bring up center ice, and she plays it into the Northern Lights end from her side of center, and that's going to be an icing call. Changes coming for the Sabercats. Here comes Lola out with Charlie and Carly. There's one more player out there. Here comes Iris out the back end. Puck face off one into the corner by the Sabercats. Charlie's doing good work on the boards in the backhand. She plays the puck up to near the defense. Swung at it again off Iris. It's Charlie and Lola into the sidewall for the puck. Charlie almost backhanded it out. Now we get contact on the wall again. Bodies flying everywhere. And we got 3 Sabercats in there against 2 Northern Lights players. Pardon me, 3. And the puck does come out. Finally, Rachel's got it here. Rachel behind her net. Penalty's over now. Rachel's going to carry the puck up through center ice and across the red line. Here comes Rachel. She's going to get some open ice. Here comes Rachel for a shot, and off the side of the net. Rachel plays it to the back to the front of the net, off some sticks. Nobody can get to it. Here comes again. Carly gets a swing at it. Carly gets it off the goalie. Good save by the goalie to kick it out. Played back to Rachel at the blue line. She did another shot off some sticks. Over to Charlie. Charlie backhands it deeper into the zone behind the net. And now the Northern Lights have the puck. The player turns back and heads back towards Charlie's side. Charlie's up off the ice. And Lola cuts it off. Here's Iris with the puck. Iris plays it down deep. Charlie's in there again. Charlie comes around the net on the backhand. Plays it off the net to Carly. And there's a Northern Light player covering her. Puck's now played over to Lola. Lola cuts it off. Lola takes another shot into the goalie. Save. Bad save. Northern Lights grab it off the goalie. Good stick by Charlie. Turns it over again. That's a pushing and shoving going on out there. You watch those shoves from behind. There's Lola chips the puck. Northern Lights get it again. And pressure by the Sabercats, but the Northern Lights get it out center ice. Rachel's got two players on her. Number 20 gets the puck at the blue line, shoots it in on Monroe. Monroe save. Lift on there, and now played off the front of the net by Carly. Here's Breyer with the puck. Breyer's going to skate it through center ice. Breyer chips it by the defenseman. Breyer's coming into the zone. Breyer gets knocked down in the corner. No call on the play. She's getting shoved from behind by the player. Light mugging going on down there in the corner. Breyer's got the puck. Breyer comes around the back net, plays it out front, hits the goalie in the feet. Breyer plays it again, missed the net. Here comes Blair to grab the puck on the sidewall. Blair plays it around behind the net. Fave's going to get there. Fave's in a battle. Fave plays it to the front of the net. Good try by the Sabercats. Try to play the puck into the front of the net, but it gets shot down the ice. This one's going to go for icing. And we go another face-off deep in the Northern Lights and Fave to take it. Fave loses the draw to the Northern Lights, and they play the puck up the wall, but Jersey's going to get there. Jersey keeps the puck in. Jersey plays it over close to Breyer, but out of her reach. Here comes number 13 of the Northern Lights up the ice. She's got two players there. Blair's going to put some pressure on her. She misses the net. Misses the net and comes flying out the other side, goes right up to the blue line. Bunch of Sabercats converge on here. Now Breyer's got the puck. Breyer plays the puck in deep. Fave's going to chase it down. Fave against number 13, coming around the back of the net. Played up to the blue line and kept in, yes, briefly, and then sent out by the Northern Lights again. Jersey's going to scamper back for the puck. And she's going to get there first. Comes around the back of the net. Plays the puck around the wall. Northern Light player there to cut it off, but the Sabres turn it over. And now Fave kicks it up to her stick. Nice play. And played back to Blair. Blair's got the puck. Blair's going to come around the defender. Plays the puck into the Northern Lights end. 39 is back to grab it. Breyer's got pressure on her. Closes her off on the wall. Fave keeps the puck in. There we go. Fave has the puck. Take a shot, kid. Right there. Good job. Off the goalie's stick. Brooklyn comes flying in. We're going to get a change in the fly here. And Blair plays the puck back into the Northern Lights end. Pressure coming here from Brooklyn. And puck's played into the corner. 3 Sabercats on the puck to turn it over. Now Lauren's in the corner for the puck. Lauren plays the puck behind the net, and the Northern Lights grab it. Good play by the Northern Light player there to go around the Sabercats, and she's coming up the ice with some speed by Jersey. And then puck's played to the front of the net, off Monroe, and cleared out of there by Brooklyn. Good job coming back by Brooklyn. Northern Lights play it across the ice into the far corner. And Lauren's on it over there. Backhanded up to the line. Maisie's going to get it off the toe of her stick. Maisie does get the puck. Now Brooklyn's got it. Brooklyn's in over center. There's 3-4 Northern Lights players back here against Brooklyn. Brooklyn does get a shot. And that's going to almost do it for the first period. And they do run off that 0.7 seconds to end the first period. 0-0 here at the St. Louis Energy Arena after one period. Looks like we are going to flood, so we're going to take a break. See you for the second. All right, we're ready to go for the second period. Sabercats are lined up at center ice for the face-off. And away we go. Lola, scrum face-off. Northern Lights come up with it, and now it's been knocked into the Sabercats' end. Grabbed by Lola, she's going to head up the ice. Fresh sheet of ice, Lola's flying. Lola up over the blue line, around the defense. Charlie's wide open. Oh, shot to the top of the net. First goal, Sabercats. Lola, top shelf where the cookie jar is kept, and that's 1-0 Sabercats. Here we go. Sabercats, no, Lola, good play to knock the puck off number 13's stick, and puck is played across the front of the benches to Blair. Puck jumped on Blair, and now into Monroe and off her paddle. Puck's brought around the net. Northern Lights player spins it, but Sabercats Blair sends it up the boards to the D. The D walks across the blue line, takes a shot, deflected by Lola into the corner. Charlie backhands the puck up the boards. Here comes Lola, put pressure on it. Lola chips it past the D. This is going to go for icing. Good play though on the wall by Lola to get the puck out of her own end. Face-off coming now in the Sabercats zone. Face-off to the right of Monroe. Faven to take the draw. And one forward by Fave up to the blue line. Deflected, shot in, deflected by Ryland off the side of the net. Another shot by the Northern Lights. Now Vivian's got that. Around the back of the net and up the wall. Vivian's going to skate the puck here. Vivian out of her own end. Here comes Viv through the neutral zone. She's got Breyer with her. Across the blue line, Vivian cuts back. Vivian into the middle of the slot. Shot goes wide of the net. Sabercats knock it to the front. Here's Breyer through the feet, and Breyer scores to make it 2-0. Puck is behind the net. Breyer played it out off the skate of the goaltender and in. Sometimes they're a finger painting, and sometimes they're a Picasso. And Breyer makes it 2-0. Face off at center ice, won by the Sabercats. Back to Blair. Stuck this. Blair plays it up. Nope. That's Vivian with the puck. Vivian skates it through the neutral zone across the blue line. It's cut off by the Northern Lights. Played in by Caleb. That's offside. Hit on the wall again. Pretty good hit there. We're going to get an offside for sure. And we're going to let the contact go by looks of it. Yeah, looks like we're not getting a call there. That was a pretty good hit. But anyway. Face off in the neutral zone after the offside call. Sorting out a line here for the Northern Lights. We got a centerman now. And away we go. Lauren takes the puck. Lauren gets tripped there, and the Northern Lights end up with the puck. Pressure by Brooklyn, but the Northern Lights are coming through the neutral zone with speed. This is number 39 with wheels. Rachel gets a hack in on the stick and knocks the puck loose. Now she whiffs on it in the corner, trips up Brooklyn. Played to the front of that off Monroe. Now Maisie's going to get it. Maisie on the far wall. Maisie up out of her own zone and across center ice. Northern Lights get it and shoot it right back the other way. Deflected by Iris, so no icing. Rachel's got the puck. Rachel turns around, gets the puck headed up the wall. Maisie's got it. She shoots it down the ice. Northern Lights grab it at their own blue line, turn back. Cut off by Maisie, but keeps on going through the pressure. Now Brooklyn's going to get a turnover here. Brooklyn's going the other way. Brooklyn cut off by the Northern Lights player at the blue line. Stripped of the puck. Northern Lights come up. There's Rachel skating forward. Now Iris is the only one back. Made a move on Iris and now shot into Monroe. Roofed by number 35 or 9 into the top shelf, and it's 2-1. Northern or Sabercats got to make sure we keep our wits about us with the defense. Keep some players back. Northern Lights got some players that can skate through. Now number 13 looks to be playing forward. Has been playing defense most of the game. And she's going to jump through the defense. Good stick by Lola. She's going to get a shot. Monroe into the glove. And a nice windmill save there by Monroe. Face off to the right of Monroe. Lola's going to take the draw. And face off is one over to Charlie and back to the D. D's going to get a shot high up on Monroe. She grabs it up high and holds it for a face off. We're going to get a different look from the Northern Lights, playing some players in different positions here, so pressure coming. Face off now to the left of Monroe. Lola's in to take the draw. Face off's won by the Northern Lights into the middle of the ice, but turned over by Blair. Nice play. She sends it out of her own end. Northern Lights are back to get it. Pressure up ice, but we got to watch the poacher get behind us here. Now Charlie's the last one back. Number 13's got the puck. She dribbles it and leaks it in the corner. Now it's on the half wall. And the puck does get up to the blue line, but not out. Charlie's going to go back for it. Charlie comes back. Oh, slips. And falls down. Puck's loose. 13's got it again. Now it's up. Blair knocks it up in front of the net. Carly's going to have a shot out of the wall. Carly, Northern Lights player, falls. Now the puck goes up the blue line. Good stick by Charlie to knock it off. Number 13. Now blocked by Blair in front of the net, and she whacks it into the corner. We're going to get another battle here in the corner. The Northern Lights played up to the defense. Cut back on. Pressure coming. Faves comes down the wall. Here's 13 with the pucks. She plays it back and it's going to end up at the blue line. Now the Northern Lights do manage to keep it in again. And the Sabercats do finally get it out of their own end. Jersey's going to get back to the puck. Northern Lights are changing. And Jersey plays it out to center ice, but here comes 13. The move at the blue line. And they're offside. Getting pretty loud in here. Hard to hear the whistles out there, Kent. Face off in the neutral zone. Faves to take the draw. All right, puck is down. One back to Vivian. Vivian's going to get it knocked off her stick and falls. Riley's going to get a shot at it. Riley knocks the puck loose. Vivian heads up the ice. Vivian off the wall. Faves in a foot race down the ice. Fave with a burst of speed down the wall. Grabs it on the back, and she wheel it around on her forehand. Plays it into the front of the net. Here's Kaylee. Kaylee shoots it wide. Breyer backstands it into the goalie. And now it's covered for a face-off. Good play there by the Sabercats to play the puck into the slot. Kaylee was wide open front of the net. Just shot it wide. Good burst of speed by Fave down the wall. Face-off won by the Northern Lights, pushed through the dot, and now it's back to the blue line. Vivian's going to pressure the puck here. Move made at center ice. Northern Lights still got it. Breyer's back to put pressure. Breyer knocks the puck loose. Fave picks it up in the corner. Fave's going to go around behind her own net. Fave's going to shovel it up the wall to Kaylee. Kaylee's got the puck. Kaylee's going to play the puck across center ice. Kaylee still got it. Plays it into Breyer. Breyer's got it. Breyer's going to knocked off her stick. Is Ryland does, puck bounces on Ryland, and she doesn't keep it in. Kaylee's got it. Nope, now it's off to Vivian. Vivian plays the puck through the middle of the ice. And the Northern Lights play the puck down the ice just out of the reach of Ryland. They wave off the icing. Ryland's got the puck behind her net. Ryland's going to rim it around the boards to Fave is over there. And Kaylee. And now it's played up to the high part of the zone, played into blocked by Ryland. Now Kaylee's got the puck. Kaylee's going to cross center ice. Kaylee's across the blue line. Kaylee on the backhand plays it to Brooklyn. Nice pass. Brooklyn spins. Gets closed down by two Northern Lights players in the middle of the ice. And they take the puck. And then the Northern Lights fire the puck down, and Iris is going to get it in the neutral zone. Iris plays the puck up the ice. Cut off by the Northern Lights and played back down the ice. Turned over again by Iris. Now Brooklyn's got it. Brooklyn almost pushed it past. We're going to be just offside there at the blue line. Sabercats got a touch up, and we're good. Northern Lights are coming up the ice with speed. Good play by Brooklyn to lift the stick. The Northern Lights player keeps on going. Cut to the middle. This is 39 again on a rush. 39 on the backhand now down to Monroe. And she loses it off the side of the net. Puck gets knocked up to the blue line. Northern Lights got it shot in. And it gets deflected by Rachel off her skate. Puck's now going to get knocked up to the blue line. And Sabercats have it knocked back deeper into their own zone. Northern Lights are changing. Iris is back to the puck. Iris has got it on the far wall. Iris gets the puck out of her own end and up through the neutral zone. Northern Lights are going to be back on the puck first, number 32. Regroups in her own end and fires the puck up to a couple of players waiting in the neutral zone, center ice. Now we got 39 on another rush here. She's going to get on the forehand and shoot it off the post. Off the post. Hard shot right off the post. The bells are ringing in Synovus Energy Arena. Brooklyn's at the puck at center ice. She knocks it in. That's going to be offside. The Northern Lights leave it. That should still be offside, and it is. And we're going to get a goalie change here at the halfway point of the second period. Monroe's going to come out. And here comes Manal, the wall. Loud cheer rings in for the very popular goalie, Manal. Face-off scrummed in the neutral zone here, and now the Sabercats have a shot at it. Charlie's going to get it. Oh, the zone on the backhand up to center ice. Good pressure by Lola and Charlie. Now the puck's over to Carly, but out of her reach. Carly's going to get up the ice, put some pressure on the Northern Lights player in the corner. Good job. Carly brings it loose. Now it's going to come up to the blue line where Blair's going to grab it. Blair at the top of the slot. She shoots the puck down to the front of the net, but it gets cut off by the Northern Lights and sent out of their own end. Blair's back to get it. Puck spinning in air on Blair. And now she's got it. She's going to head up. Lots of open ice here on this side. Blair's wide open. Blair into the top of the slot. Blair with a shot low. Kicked to the side by the goalie. Blair's first one on in the corner. Shoots it into the front of the net. Goes right to Lola off a shin pad in the corner. Good pressure by the Sabercats up ice. We're going to get somebody covering for the defense. Now the puck's with Lola. Lola shoots it off the goalie and over the net. Charlie's in behind the net digging for the puck. Now number 13's got it. Lola needs to stay with her. Stay with her, kid. Oh, and a good stick by Blair. Stuckless knocks the puck loose in the middle of the ice. Really good play by the D to get back there. Now the play's that's trip could have been on Charlie. Puck's played up the ice for the icing. And we're going to get an icing call and a face-off in the Sabercats end. Really good pressure on that shift. Almost worked the goal out of that. We're going to get a face-off down and to the right of Manal. Fresh in the game, looking sharp down there. Fave's going to take the draw. And she does win it over to Vivian. Vivian goes around the back of the net. She's going to play it up the wall to Kaylee. Kaylee up to the defense. Pressure on the D, but it gets knocked back into the Sabercats end. Good. Ryland's on the puck. Ryland with a good stick that shot into Manal and save. Breyer's going to gather it up in the corner. Here comes Breyer. Breyer's going to hack the puck out of her end. Does it get out? Referees say yes, it's offside. And we're going to get a face-off at some point. No, we're going to wave it off. And that puck is onto Ryland's stick. Ryland's got some open ice. Here comes Ryland skating the puck into the Northern Lights end. Ryland shoots the puck, but it gets deflected. Fave might actually get to this. Breyer's got it on the backhand. Breyer works it to Fave, but the Northern Lights send it around. Ryland's going to come down for this. Ryland plays the puck in the front of. Fave's got it. Breyer's there. Puck gets knocked away. Okay, here comes Vivian with the puck. The Northern Lights play it down. We're getting an icing call here. Pretty good pressure there again on that shift. Puck worked right into the slot for Fave and Breyer were both there, but neither one of them could get their stick on it. 2-1 Sabercats. 9:56 left to go here in the second period. The face-off now to the left of the Northern Lights goalie. Brooklyn's in to take it. That puck is one back with the Northern Lights into the corner. They're going to come around the back of their net. Wheeling here up the ice. This is number 39 with the puck skating it over the center ice. Rachel and Iris are back. Rachel's got a stick in there. And Manal knocks it wide of the net. Here comes the same player, 39, plays it it's off Iris into the corner. Iris is going to get the puck and backhand it up to Maisie. Maisie's got the puck. Maisie's skating it towards the blue line. Maisie's out of her own end. And turned over by the Northern Lights at center ice and knocked back into the end by 39. Good stick by Rachel, takes the puck away briefly. 39 cuts back, shoots the puck into the high slot. Oh, and it skips there on the Northern Lights player, otherwise should have shot right at the slot. Battle on the wall here. Lauren's in there. Here comes Iris. Iris going to play the puck out of the end and down the ice. It leaves a little bit of pressure. Northern Lights back to get it. It's not going to go for icing. And the puck's played up the wall and kept in by Rachel. Played back in behind the net by the goalie. And behind the net here, brought out of the end by the Northern Lights. Up the ice with speed. Rachel and Iris are back. Pressure on the puck carrier here right in the middle of the slot. It's going to end up back at the blue line. Now it's 13 when it makes a move and wires it over the net. Puck ends up in the corner here. 13 is going to be there first. Heads up for her. She's got the skills. Rachel's going to skate it out of her own end. Rachel does get it in over center ice and into the Northern Lights end. She's going to chase her own dump in. 13's back for the puck. She's going to wind it up in her own end. And a sticker almost knocked it loose. 13's across center ice. Across the blue line. Against Iris. Shot low and wide. Comes squirting out the other side. The Northern Lights are going to get there first. But Lauren knocked it up the blue line, not out. That's going to go into the blue line, into the defense. Rachel plays it out of her own end. Up to center ice. Number 13's got it there. Plays it into the Sabercats end to nobody. Iris is going to get it there. Iris is skating with the puck. Plays it off a skate. Now Brooklyn has it. Brooklyn tries to go through the middle of the ice, and now Lola's got it. Lola's going to come down the wall on a foot race with number 13. Good job by Lola to battle that puck over to Charlie. Charlie with a patented Charlie Fudge backhand goes wide of the net. And the puck's fired back around the other wall, and Blair's going to get there. Blair keeps the puck in. Blair plays the puck down to Lola. Skips on Lola. It's going to end up with Charlie. And the Northern Lights get it there. Ooh, thought about going across the front of the net. Thought better of it. Now she's going the other way. And Dipsy doodles through the center ice. Up to the center ice. Across the center ice dot. And into the middle of the ice. There's Lola back and off her skate. And now Carly's got it. Carly's going north. Carly's going to backhand it to Charlie. Nice. Charlie's got the puck. Charlie's got pressure coming from behind. Charlie knocks the puck into the corner. Charlie's in to get it. Takes a swing at it, but 13's got the puck back there again. Now Lola pressures down on her. Good play by Lola. And Lola's going to get to her again. And Jersey then next gets the puck. Northern Lights spin it off the wall into the middle of the ice to nobody. And Blair's going to get there in a foot race. Does go off Blair. Charlie takes a whack. Charlie's got it. Charlie get it out. Off the skate, back in. And now Lola's got the puck. Kept whacked up by the Northern Lights, and now it's going to be Blair going back in her own end for the puck. Blair back behind her own net. Up the wall, gets closed off by the Northern Lights player. Blair's going to cut back, and then a good stick by Blair prevents that player from cutting in front of the net. Saved at the blue line by the Northern Lights. Now they're going to come into the slot for a shot high over the glove hand of Vinal for goal. It's 2-2. Breyer's going to grab it on the wing, fire it off the wall and into the Northern Lights. And good stick by Fave, but they knock it loose again. We're going to watch here. The 39's winding it up. Good stick by Vivian, knocks it loose. Now here's Ryland in her own end. Ryland's going to grab the puck and head up the wall. Ryland's going to make a move to the middle of the ice and skate the puck up the ice. She needs to get somebody with her here. Ryland's at center ice, cuts back, but loses the puck. Breyer whips at it. Now the Sabercat, or the Northern Lights, going to grab it and ice it. We're going to face off here in the offensive zone for the Sabercats. And a couple players enjoying the chicken dance out there as they get set for the face-off. Kent has reminded me that it's not actually a chicken dance, it's a duck dance. Little known fact by Kent Swee there. Face-off is won by Faven behind the net. This one's going to get to Kaylee. Kaylee plays at the front end on the goalie. Good shot. And now the Northern Lights got it behind their net. They're going to wheel it up. Rush sticks in there. Knock the puck loose briefly. And now we have the Northern Lights coming across center ice. And sticks in on, nope. Whoa. And shoveled on the backhand. They're going to get it again. And miss the net. Near miss there for the Sabercats. Vivian's gathered it up behind the net. Vivian's going to come up the wall. Whacked out there, but she's got puck still. Cuts back the other way. Vivian's going to rim it around the boards for Kaylee. Nobody over there but Kaylee. So Kaylee's going to get the puck and does get it knocked off her stick. Vivian kicks it up from her skate to her stick, but it gets knocked down to Ryland. Ryland's going to play up the wall, and the defense of the Northern Lights keeps it in. They're going to get down there and grab the puck first. And Kaylee gets knocked over here to Kaylee. Kaylee's got it again. Kaylee's going to skate it out of her own end. Kaylee is up to center ice. Kaylee is to the blue line and shoots it in. But number 32 is going to be the first one back to get it. And rims it around the boards. Open side. Viv's over there to grab it. Need to get a line change here. And Vivian's going to make a play at the blue line. And it gets closed off by the Northern side. It's offside. Northern Lights player trapped in offside. It's a stoppage of play. 3:42 left in the second period. 2-2. Face-offs won by the Sabercats. Brooklyn got the puck. She's going to go back deep in her own end, behind the net. On the far wall, gets closed off, but it ends up getting up to Maisie. Maisie is going to skate the puck out of her own end. Cross center ice. Maisie's still got it. Maisie's going wide, cuts to the middle. Good stick by number 13 of the Northern Lights, knocks the puck loose. Now she's winding it up through the middle of the ice. Into the top of the circle, takes a shot, deflected by Rachel, and it ends up on Manal. Face off to the right of Manal. Brooklyn's in to take the draw. Brooklyn does win it over to Rachel, who puts it into the corner for Iris. Iris has the puck, plays it up to Maisie. Maisie plays it in the forehand out. Number 13 grabs it at center ice and fires it back into the Sabercats' end. Iris is back to the puck. Iris goes around. On the does get to her forehand, plays it up to the half wall, to the winger there. And now the puck is closed off by 13 at the blue line. Ends up with Iris in the backhand. She plays it cut off by the Northern Lights. 2 Sabercats come on her. And Brooklyn ends up with the puck. Brooklyn around the back of the net. Brooklyn up the wall on the far side, cuts to the middle, but good stick there, knocks the puck loose. And now Rachel's going to try the other side. Rachel comes out of her end, carrying the puck. Does get hauled down pretty good there on the wall, but no call. And the Northern Lights were going to come in, but it was offside. Well, we are going to get a penalty? No, it's offside still. Didn't see that player down there. And now Iris going to play it through a set of feet up to center ice. Jersey was up there. And this number 13 makes a move in the middle of the ice. Lots of sticks in on her. And Manol with a great save. Puck ends up behind the net. Here comes Brooklyn. Brooklyn comes into the middle of the ice, gets the puck knocked away. Now Maisie plays it out on the backhand. And the Northern Lights going to get the puck at center ice. Played back in by the Northern Lights. And cuts to the middle. And ends up getting the puck knocked off her stick in the middle of the ice. Lots of traffic there. There's about 10 kids on the ice. And that's all sorted out by the looks of it. And now Jersey's at the blue line. Jersey does get it to the blue line and out. And here's Lola grabs the puck. Lolan's on a rush. She's going to come down on the goal. He takes a shot low. Kick save. Kick save. Right hand leg. And kick it out there and saved. A really good shot by Lola. There's number 32 through center ice. Puck knocked up her stick by Lola into the corner. And grabbed off by, ends up with the Northern Lights player in the corner. That's Lauren battling away there. Lauren plays the puck up the wall and then does get it out. It's at center ice. Northern Lights shoot it back in. That does go all the way down to Manal. She's going to cover it up. Referee says play on. Kicks it out to Brooklyn. Brooklyn comes up far side, has the puck knocked off her stick. Circles in behind the net. And plays it around the wall, rims it up to Lauren, who's there for it. Lauren plays skating the puck out of her own end. Lauren, with the defenseman backwards, comes right up behind her and plays the puck wide. Shoots it down to the front of that, off the goalie. 2 Sabercats there, but nobody could grab the rebound. Blair stuck us from her belly, keeps it in, and now the puck's down in the corner. And Lola plays it out to the front of the net. Lola's going to close down on the Northern Lights player. Blair keeps it in again, down to the front of the net. And we're going to run out of time. 2-2 at the end of the second period. A couple really good chances there at the end of the second for the Sabercats, with the Northern Lights pressing through that whole period. All right, back to the third period. Cotton Eye Joe playing us into a third period. And scrum face-off center ice. Charlie plays it into the Northern Lights end, gathered up there by number 13. Wheels it up the boards to, it's going to end up with Lola. Lola plays the puck off a skate, and it does go back into the Northern Lights end, gathered up again by them. And pressure. Carly's going to get the puck. Oh, Lola with a shot. No, deflected. Charlie. No. Couple whacks out by the Sabercats, and nobody could get that thing loose enough to put it over the line. Now it gets iced by the Northern Lights. Good pressure there by the Sabercats. And puck worked down in the front of the net. A couple kids had a good whack at it, but it couldn't quite get it over the finish line. Face off to the left of the Northern Lights goalie. Hole is in to take the draw. And that puck is won over to Carly. Shot quickly off the face-off. Loose puck. Charlie. Oh, Charlie takes a whack at it. Puck was laying there waiting to get knocked in, but nobody could get a stick on it. Now here's number 39 again through center ice. Vivian's closing down on her. Takes away her space. Puck ends up in the corner. And there's three Sabercats converge on one Northern Light there. And the puck squirts loose. And Ryland takes a swing on it, but it ends up with a Northern Light stick. And that puck's going to get cleared up to the blue line. Kept in by the Northern Lights and played into the corner. Vivian's first there. Around the back of the net. Vivian's going to wheel the puck up this side of the ice. A little bit of space over here. Cuts back to the middle. Nice move. Cross center ice. Four Sabercats up there. Stay onside, guys. That's going to be onside. Puck played into the middle of the ice. And number 13's got it. She's heading back. Lola's going to have a chance to skate her down. She's coming in on Iris. Move made. Great play by Lola Carruthers to come back and take that away at the last minute. Now the puck is back into the benches here. It looked like too many girls on the ice, but it is turned over by the Sabercats off the skate. Carly didn't see that behind her. We got a foot race here over on the wall and played into the end by the Northern Lights, and that is going to be Rachel back to get the puck. Rachel's going to come up through the middle of the ice, backhand the puck up over the blue line to herself, and then it's closed off of the Northern Lights. Carly over there to pressure. Puck shoveled ahead by Rachel. Pressure by Fave. Great pressure by Fave. Knocks the puck loose. She's going to be one-on-one with the goalie. Knocks it loose again. Comes around behind the net. Fires the puck across the slot. Nobody there. Good pressure by Rachel on the puck carry coming through the neutral zone. And then it plays, Northern Lights played in their own end. Here comes Fave with wheels into the corner. Pressures that player to put it up to Breyer, but that does come out. It's offside. Breyer's got the puck on the near wall, plays it back into the end, just over the blue line. And the Northern Lights play back up. Breyer gets a whack on a stick there and knocks it loose. The puck's right here in front of the benches. It's going to end up going over to the far wall and then backhanded by the Northern Lights deeper into Sabercats' end. Rachel plays it up. Fave's going to have a shot at it. Gets knocked over. Northern Lights play the puck into the Sabercats' end. Iris is going to get back to the puck. Iris comes behind her own net. Plays it on the wall. Chip off the boards. Here's Breyer. Breyer's going to get a chance to get the puck out of there. And Northern Lights player from their belly. That's a hand pass. We're going to let that one go. Breyer gets the puck behind the net. She's going to play it off the wall. Ends up at the blue line. Cut off by the Northern Lights. And they send it back into the opposite side. Rachel's going to get there. Rachel's got some ice. Rachel's heading up ice. She's got Fave with her. Makes a move to the middle off the skate. It's going to get gathered up by Kaylee. Kaylee's going to head on near wall here. Kaylee backhands the puck in deeper into the Northern Lights end. We got the Northern Lights coming around behind the net. Move made to the wall. Breyer gets her stick in there. Breyer takes a whack at it. But Northern Lights players gets closed off again by Breyer. Breyer gets her. That's Rachel into some pads. And the Northern Lights are going to ice the puck. Well, a little bit of scrumminess at the wall there, at the high part of the Northern Lights end. The Northern Lights do end up icing the puck to relieve the pressure. Face off to the right of the Northern Lights goalie. Brooklyn out to take the face off. Maisie and Lauren with her. And the Northern Lights win the face off forward. Jersey gets a whack at it at the blue line, but the puck comes out. This is Lauren circling. Gets the puck knocked off her stick, but Blair is there. Blair gets a stick in on the Northern Lights player. Almost got a shot. Blair goes around into her corner on the backhand, chips the puck up the wall. Northern Lights close that off into Manal. Manal does have it for a second. We didn't get a whistle on the cover. I don't know if the puck was loose there or not. We're going to call that a goal. By the reaction from the bench, they thought it was covered. Yeah. Sounds like the scuttlebutt is that the goalie got pushed after she had the puck, and that's why it was loose. And now we've got a controversy here at the benches. Don't know that we're going to win this one, but I'd say this is going to be a goal. Yeah, I think we're going to call this a goal. It was a goal on the ice, whether we agree or not. I think that one's going to count. And it's going to be 3-2 Northern Lights. Lots of time left to get that goal back. 15:28 left in the third period. We'll shake it off and head up ice here. Northern Lights got 7 players on the ice. We're going to get that sorted out. And here's the face-off. Won by Brooklyn. It's going to end up with Lauren. Lauren's got wheels over the near side. Plays it in the middle of the ice. Northern Lights cut it off. This is 13 with the puck. 13's going to wheel through her own end. Up through center ice. Across the center line. Brooklyn's coming back hard on her. And she's going to get a backhand to nobody. And then that puck gets deflected. Ends up for the Northern Light. And out the other side of the back of the net. Here comes Blair up the ice with speed. Blair's over the red line. Blair's up to the blue line. Carries the puck into the corner. And ends up with a Northern Light player at the back of the net. She plays it up. Just going to get to Maisie. Maisie's covering for Blair. Good job, Maisie. Maisie plays the puck, but ends up on the backhand over to Lauren. Nope. The Northern Light player up the top of the zone, right between the defense. And she ended up with the puck. Blair's coming back hard. And she's going to be able to grab it and go around the back of the net. She's going to shoot the puck over to Lauren off her stick and gets kept back in. Jersey behind her net. Jersey's going to play the puck up to Lola. That's a good breakout, girls. And Lola plays the puck up to the blue line, but gets closed off hard by number 36. Played back into the Sabercats end, and Lauren is going to get to the puck. Lauren plays the puck up the ice to Lola, right on the tape, but 2 Northern Lights players there to close off on her. Puck does get out of the zone. Number 13 stumbles there with the puck. Brooklyn almost did knock it loose. She would have been gone. And we got a lot of action there at the blue line. Kids on both sides. Good whack on the stick by Lola. Playing hard against number 13. You need to do that. Can't let her go. And now Lola gets a touch on it. Puck's played back into the same. She does get it up to the blue line, and now Blair's got it. We're good? Okay. Puck on the near wall here in front of the benches. It ends up with a Northern Lights player up at the blue line. She fires a puck and it's going to go off the end wall, and Vivian's got it. Vivian skates the puck out of her own end, and she's going to have lots of ice to work with here. Vivian is over the blue line. Vivian down wide gets tripped, and we're going to get a call. That is a tripping call on Vivian. Power play Sabercats coming. Face off to the left of the Northern Lights goalie. Brooklyn. Charlie takes a shot off a shin pad into the middle of the ice. Carly takes a whack at it. Northern Lights scoop it up to the blue line, but Vivian keeps it in. Puck goes down deep in the Northern Lights zone. Spun back to the blue line. Vivian's going to get that. Vivian takes a shot. Good shot by Viv off a deflected off a Northern Light to Charlie. Charlie gathers it, backhands it into the slot. Lola takes a whack at it. Another whack at it. Carly. Shot scores! Carly Belford in the slot wide open. She grabs the puck and doesn't make any mistake. Fires it through to tie the game. Left her stick behind and everything in the excitement. Charlie Fudge gathered that up. 3-3. That's a Sabercats power play goal. Yeah. Good job, girls. Yeah, special teams battle here. Scrum draw in center ice. 13 gathers it up, heads in. Vivian's going to get a shot on her. Knows Vivian, good play to knock the puck loose. Lots of ice up here. One Northern Light player back. She's got Charlie with her. Vivian around her. She's going to play. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! Top shelf where Mama keeps the cookie jar. Right into the top corner over the goalie. Great shot by Vivian. Turns the puck over at her own blue line. Skates it up the ice and fires it home to make it 4-3. Okay. There we go. There we go. Nice job, guys. Sabercats never hung their heads after that goal went in. They got back on their toes, and now we're 4-3 with 12 minutes left in the third period. Breyer's got the puck on the wall. Breyer plays it up to the Northern Lights blue line, and the Northern Lights are going to play the puck in over the blue line. 3 Sabercats on her. Rachel's got the puck, backhands it back the other way to Kaylee. Kaylee's got the puck, gets knocked off her stick. Northern Lights play the puck to the net, but off the side of the net. Faves in to get it. Breyer's there. Breyer's with the puck on the wall. Breyer plays the puck up to the blue line. Gets cut off by the Northern Lights there and sent back into the zone deep. Rachel's back to get the puck. Rachel rims the puck around to Kaylee. But end up, Kaylee's going to get it on, and she skates the puck up. We got 3 Sabercats here. Coming down the ice, Kaylee's skating the puck, carrying the puck. Kaylee to the wall. Puck taken off her stick. Fave's going to put pressure on the puck area, but it ends up over on this side. Iris in there to keep the puck in. We got a cherry picker behind the D here. We're going to heads up for that. Fave plays the puck between this Northern Lights player and down to the goalie. Skips and ends up in the equipment. Good play. We got to watch the Northern Lights there out at center ice. Face-off is won by the Northern Lights forward. Puck gets chipped off the stick. Blair gets a shot in. Kick save by the Northern Lights goalie into the corner. Brooklyn's going to gather it up. Brooklyn up to the top of the zone. Brooklyn cuts back. Brooklyn to the top of the circle. Brooklyn's got it in the high slot. Brooklyn going to wind up for a shot. Shot into the chest protector. Squirts out the other side in the corner. Northern Lights gather it. Fly by there, but Northern Lights still got the puck. Northern Lights skating the puck. Brooklyn is back and does end up knocking the puck into the corner. Good back check by the Sabercats. We're going to watch those breakaways. And puck's in the corner. Nobody does see it. Northern Lights are the first ones there. Spun in the corner. She's going to have a chance to come out to the front of the net. Cuts back. Tries to wrap around. Manol closes that off. Maisie's got the puck. Maisie gets a chance to get it out. Maisie to the blue line. Maisie chips it up the boards. Maisie's still got the puck. Across the blue line. Into the Northern Lights end. Puck ends up in the middle of the ice. Going to be gathered up there by the Northern Lights and comes out. Brooklyn's got the puck. Brooklyn's going to go around the D. Brooklyn over the blue line. Down the wall. Brooklyn cut to the middle. Brooklyn's going to get shot into some... Oh, Maisie had it for a second. Puck's deflected around there. Maisie almost had a shot. This is now breakaway by 32. Good stick by Vivian Squee. Knocked that puck loose. Good play again by Vivian. And Maisie's got it now. Maisie's up to the blue line, and we're going to get the puck out. Vivian's going to skate it out off the wall, deflect it, bounces around, does come out to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's going to get it in the middle of the ice. Closed down quickly by the Northern Lights. There, good stick by Ryland to get in there, knock the puck loose. Lola's on it. 3 Northern Lights over there. Couple swings at it. Carly's going to get the puck. Bounces by her. Northern Lights spin it at the red line. And now Ryland Kuzik's going to skate the puck. Ryland up to the red line. Ryland across the center line. Into the Northern Lights end. Caught up in the skates of one of the Northern Lights. Ryland plays it in the corner. Lola's there. Gathers the puck. Lola tries to play it to Carly. And it hits a skate. Turned over by Lola. Now hit from behind. Into the wall. We're going to get another Sabercats power play. Kent with quick reflexes in for the graphic.
It's a Sabercats.
And here we go. Sabercats power play coming your way. Face-off is won by the Sabercats. Lola backhands it to the wall, but the Northern Lights gathered. This is number 13, skating the puck out of her own end. Cuts back into the middle of the ice. Gets ahead of steam. There's 3 Sabercats back. Stick swinging. Does get a shot, but hits Ryland in the skate. And the puck goes wide. 13's back there to get it. Wheeling the puck around. Shoots it into the slot. Lola's going to get it there. Lola's now going to skate the puck up the ice. Lola to center. Lola into some traffic. And 13 was almost gone. Rachel does get a stick on her. And the wide open side of the net there, unfortunately. Good shot by number 13 to pick the corner. Does get loose. And it's a tie game. Northern Lights skating the puck in over the line. Lola grabs it, but it gets knocked off her stick. Turned over by 13 against 4 Sabercats over here on the wall. Hacking and whacking here in front of the benches. Puck ends up back to Rachel. Rachel's got the puck. Rachel surveys, passes it up to Lola. Lola's got it. Lola and Charlie at the blue line stay on side. Northern Lights close that off, and they take the puck away from Charlie. Skate the puck in their own end. Lola with a good stick knocks it loose. Lola's got the puck on the wall. Lola plays it down to Charlie, but the Northern Lights head that off, and now number 32 is heading up ice. Lola gets a stick in on 32, gets knocked down. 32 shoots the puck into the corner. Iris is back for it. Iris. Rachel's going to get the puck behind the net. Rachel's got a forechecker on her, cuts back, and she's going to skate the puck and then play it off the wall and up to the blue line. And now puck does end up in the Northern Lights end. Lola's going to put pressure there. Puck gets played out. Blair's got the puck. We're going to get onside. Just barely, yes, it's onside. Blair gets shot off. Kick to the side of the net. Blair's going to get it again. Puck does come out front. Blair got the puck in the corner. She plays the puck up. Watch, we got a sneaky Northern Light up here behind everybody. And now the puck is gathered up by Kaylee. Kaylee's going to skate it. Kaylee plays the puck into the Northern Lights end. Fave and Breyer are there. Fave does get the puck. Puts pressure on the girl in the corner there to get the puck away from her. Breyer's loose at the side of the net. Kaylee's out front. Fave plays it out front. Goalie does have the paddle down on the side of the net there and closes it off. Getting a face-off. And Brooklyn's in to take the draw. Draws one by the Northern Lights. Number 39, she can wheel. Comes around behind her net. She's going to be one-on-one with Jersey. Cuts to the middle of the ice. Down the slot. And shoots it wide. Must be a little windy in here. That puck went right wide of the net. Now it's up at the blue line. Maisie's getting hooked onto. We're going to get another Sabercats power play here. Yep. Hooked into Maisie and enough to draw a call. We're going to get a power play Sabercats. 6:10 left in a 4-4 game. Face off down to the down to the left of the goalie. Brooklyn shovels the puck forward off the draw. Northern Lights are mucking around with it there, and the puck comes out. Maisie's dug in pretty good on the number 13, but now this is Ryland with it off a skate in the corner. Brooklyn's going to get there first. Circles up, cuts back. Brooklyn on the backhand, spins again. Spins a third time into the corner. Fourth time, cut back. Cut back again. 5 times she cut back. Unfortunately, hit a skate. Now she's got it again. Nope, couldn't quite muscle it out in front of the net. Number 13's back. Vivian puts pressure on her, but she puts it right through her feet. And now it's Ryland back. Shot just wide of the net. Now the puck ends up with 13 again. She's going to get a shot in the slot. Ryland Kuzik fearlessly blocks that shot in front of the net. Great job. Kick save by Manal. Vivian's got it. Vivian's going to put it into number 13's skates. And then the Sabercats can't quite decide what's going on. Saved by Manal. This is Lauren skating the puck out of her own end. Lauren up center ice. Plays it just outside of the reach of the Northern Lights player. Should go for icing. No, it's not going to go up. We have enough. Does get put into the slot, but 13's got it again. 13's going to, she's tired. She's going to shoot the puck down the ice. It's wide of Manal. And Ryland's going to get back for it. Ryland behind her net. Ryland comes out to the wall, plays it out of her own end. And this is Lola at center ice. Lola's got the puck. Fresh legs out there for the Northern Lights too. They get right on Lola. And now the puck has got, Northern Lights got the puck at center ice to shoot the puck in. Going to end up bouncing off the corner boards and into front of the net. Vivian's got it. Vivian cuts back. And she's going to bring the puck out the other side. Vivian plays the puck up to Carly, but behind her. And now the Northern Lights got to shoot it back in. Rachel stops it on the backhand. Rachel's going to play the puck over the blue line and out of her end. Out to center ice where Northern Lights are offside. And that's going to get blown down for the offside there. Back and forth tilt here. 4 minutes left in the third period. Both teams are 5-on-5 now. The penalty has expired. Lola to take the draw in center ice. Lola wins it forward. And then Carly pushes it further. Carly's going to end up in a foot race. And that puck ends up with the Northern Lights. Quick cut back. And Charlie's got the puck. Charlie on the backhand shovels it wide of the net. Lola's in there. Digs the puck out. Lola against 2 Northern Lights behind the net. Puck gets backhanded up the wall. Iris is going to try to keep it in. Oh, contact there on the wall, but 2 players go flying. This is number 20 of the Northern Lights. Take a shot off the side of the net. Charlie gathers it up. Charlie's got the puck. Plays it, but it goes off a skate into the slot. Here's Iris with the puck. Iris, play it off the wall, Iris. There you go. One more. And not quite. Carly was wide open there at center ice. Couldn't quite get it to her. There's Rachel back. Rachel's going to come in front of her net. Rachel, puck's bouncing. Rachel up to the blue line, shovels it forward. It's going to end up with Charlie. Puck rolls. Carly's got it into a shin pad. Carly's got it again, backhanded. Now it's a battle for a race for the puck. Rachel. Northern Lights shoot it across the front of the net. Lola's got the puck, 2:43 left. Plays it out of her end. Northern Lights play it right back in. Rachel's in the corner. Pucks. Looks like we're offside here. Rachel's going to skate it out of her end. Surveys. Passes it to Carly. Carly's got it. Carly's going to skate the puck. Stay onside, guys. We're good. Carly's in. Shoots it off of shin pad. And then the Northern Lights are going to end up with the puck. Northern Lights are heading up the ice. One girl back. It's Blair. Blair, move made at the blue line. Blair's going to make pressure on her. Good stick. And Blair's got the puck in the corner. Blair's going to come up the wall. Blair up to the blue line. Fave's now got the puck. Oh, two Northern Lights on her right away, but Blair's got it. Blair's got the puck at the blue line. Blair shoots the puck up. Just gets it out of her own end. And Northern Lights play the puck up. It's number 20 at center ice. Kaylee's back for it. Kaylee grabs the puck in their own end. Kaylee plays the puck through the middle of the ice. It's going to end up, Breyer's going to get there first. Breyer's got the puck. Breyer, fresh legs for Breyer Briscoe. Gets tripped on a breakaway, and we are going to get a penalty. Are we going to get a penalty shot, maybe? No, we're just a trip. And she's gone. Kent's defending the call. I say penalty shot. But a little bias up here in the booth. I'll admit that. Effort. Yeah, that's very good effort. Okay, we got a face-off deep in the Northern Lights, and we got Lola to take the draw. Lola, puck scrummed in the middle of the ice and sent out, almost got by Vivian at the blue line, but the Northern Lights just shoot it down the ice. And here we got Rylan coming around the back of her. Rylan on the forehand. Rylan, number 13's there, but Breyer skips on her. Breyer plays it out. Now here goes Lola on a breakaway. Lola, puck's rolling. Lola gets a shot. And a good save by the Northern Lights goalie. Puck was rolling all the way down the ice. Good play by the Sabercats to get it out of their end there. Send Lola loose on a breakaway. Puck was on edge, rolling down the ice. 1:07 left. 1:36 left on the Sabercats power play. Face off to the left of the goalie. Lola. That puck was in the corner. Northern Lights are going to get it first. Whack that up the wall. Breyer cuts it off. No, ends up past her. Rylan plays it into the corner. Brooklyn's down there to put pressure. Puck squirts through the player's legs up to the blue line. Bouncing puck goes up to center ice. Here's Rylan. Rylan plays the puck. Now Lola's going to get it. Lola's onside. Lola almost chipped it by the defense, but didn't quite get there. And now here's Vivian to play it back in. Need to tag up. Go get it, girls. Puck's in the corner. Whacked up to the blue line. Keep it in there, Rylan. Yes, she does. Keeps the puck in. Rylan down off the skate. Now Lola's going to have a play. Lola down to the goalie. Off the goalie in the corner. Northern Lights go around the net. Wheel it up. Vivian's going to get there. Vivian's got the puck. Vivian's going to close down, take a shot. That one goes wide. Breyer's got a chance to get to the puck. Breyer just a little too late there. Rylan down to the front of the net. Breyer takes a whiff at it. And the Northern Lights are going to skate it out of their own end. Breyer's got a play here. Northern Lights up to center ice to the blue line. And that puck's going to come back out again. Lola's got a play. Nope. That's offside for the Northern Lights. Now here's Viv, and we're going to run at a time. Right to the wire. 4-4 game. Girls played good. It was a bit of a grudge match there from the other day. Lots of penalties. I guess we're deciding if we're going to settle this. And Zamboni driver's got the gate up halfway. Brings her down, brings her back up again. And gate's going up, not sure what we're doing. And the referee's going to go over and talk to the Zamboni driver and figure out what we're doing here. We might do shootouts. Who knows? Yeah. Looks like they're bringing out a cage. We're going to make a cage match here to settle it. No, cage is going away too.
Parents overtime.
Yeah. Kent is suggesting that the parents face off. Yeah. Yeah. Lots of suggestions from the crowd on how we might settle this one. Well, are we going 3-on-3? Or shootouts? Well, I think it might be shootouts for a win here. 3 players out already for the Northern Lights. What? Oh, right, it's 4-on-4. So after all of that, we settle it. It's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for the overtime. It's 4-on-3 because the Sabercats still got 30 seconds left on a power play. Puck's on the wall down here. Turned over by Vivian at the wall. Vivian's going to get a shot down to the goalie. Paddle down, save. 11 seconds left in that power play. It's 2 minutes, 4-on-4. Wondering, Kent, if they're going to take a player off every 2 minutes. Face-off deep in the Northern Lights end. Won by Brooklyn. Muscled out to Lola. Lola plays the puck down the front of the net. Northern Lights grab it. They're going to come back out with speed. Puck carrier fell. And Lola's going to... Oh, we're even now. 4-on-4. And Vivian's got it. Oh, Lola's got... Nice little move by Vivian to get the puck to Lola. Lola's got it now. Lola down into the corner. Lola's going to... Oh, geez. Almost got a shot away there. 13 is away. Don't let her go. Rachel's going to be last one back to, oh, puck goes wide. Stiff breeze here in the building, and puck goes wide of the net. This is Vivian skating the puck out of her own end, and it gets closed down by the Northern Lights player. Puck is now at center ice. Viv still got it. Viv over center ice. Vivian plays the puck over to Lola, but 13's there to cut it off. 13's going to end up with a breakaway here against Manal. 13 with shot and into Manal's chest. Manal makes the save. Great save by Manal. Good job for Manal to stand up on that shot. Keep taking away the top part of the net. Yep. That's a loaded shot, kind of telegraphed for the top of the net. Manal stays on her feet and saves it. I don't know, delay here. Well, yeah, we decided, okay, so we are going 3-on-3, and I wonder if it was supposed to be 3-on-3, Kemp, but with the power play, they ended up going 4-on-3 instead of 3-on-2. Yes. So now we got 36 seconds left, and the puck's played up to the blue line, and this one's going to get out. 30 left here, 3-on-3. Northern Lights shoot the puck into the Sabercats end. That's Rachel back to get it. Rachel's got the puck. Rachel up the ice. Rachel plays the puck down the ice. This is going to have enough for icing. And we're going to get a face-off with 12.9 seconds left in the Sabercats end. Brooklyn in to take the face-off. 1 over to Rachel. 11 seconds left. 13 spins it out to the front of the net. Now Lola's got it. 5 seconds. 4, 2, 1, 0. And that is the end of the 3-on-3 overtime. And I think we're going to do 2 minutes, 2-on-2. Vivian and Breyer out against two Northern Lights players. Face off at center ice. Here we go. Breyer pressure. This is going to end up with Vivian. Vivian's got the puck. Vivian in over the blue line. Pressure on her. Puck's going to be in the Northern Light player's feet. Breyer over to put pressure there. Vivian's got it. Vivian plays the puck in. Breyer's got to get down there with pressure. Breyer on the puck carrier. Breyer, now get back, kid. Get on your horse, kiddo. Cross center ice. Northern Lights are into the Sabercats end. Made a move. Oh, and a shot scores. And the game's over. 5-4. Tough one there. And that's it. Yeah, that was a tough way for it to end. But somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose. Hard-fought game. That's it for us. Signing off.